I have a dream.
We choose to go to the moon.
There's cities to be built, and there's a world to be helped.
I regard myself as a soldier.
We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight
From where the zipper ends, round under my, back to my bunghole, down where your nuts hang.
I guess all of you would say this about your mother.
You shut the fuck up.
No, I cannot.
Welcome to History Squirt. I'm Ron Thompson.
And I'm Jason.
All right, what do we got? What do we got, buddy?
We're going with our second ancient wonder of the world.
There's
All
seven.
right? There's seven. We talked about this last
seven.
time. Do you remember which one we did last time?
Colossus of Rhodes.
Colossus of Rhodes, that is correct. All right. So this one is the Statue of Zeus at Olympia.
Okay, in Greece.
Yes.
Rome. Greece. Yeah, no, it's got to be Greece.
It's got to be Greece. We know who Zeus is. Greek king of the gods, Mount Olympus.
Married to Hera.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the only shit that I do know about because I had a book when I was like super into it as a kid. I used to love like Hercules TV show. Xena was okay. I liked Hercules better. And I had like a book that was like full of myths and things like that. I remember playing with some other kid one day in the park and being like, "Hey, let's do this. So I'll be the Minotaur and you be whoever the fuck the Minotaur chases."
Did you like the Disney movie?
Which one?
The Hercules one.
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you know the bit? I was actually thinking about this today. Do you know the bit where he goes and like talks to his father and his father's like a giant statue?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out if this is the same that's supposed to be representing this statue.
Probably. Yeah, I was thinking
I was
it was
curious.
meant to be I thought it was meant to be like Abe Lincoln or something like that. But obviously, like it wasn't Abe Lincoln. But I thought it was a kind of I don't know, caricature of that.
Yeah. No. So, like, I assume there was a giant like statues of Zeus. They're everywhere at this time, but this is obviously the biggest one. It was constructed by Ellens, who was a custodian of the Olympic Games in about the 5th century to be put in the new Temple of Zeus. He built it purely because he was seeking to outdo the Athenian rivals, and he employed Phidias to make the statue, who's a known statue maker. Statue stands at 12.4 meters tall, 41 foot. Yep. So, yep, you're still with us?
Yep.
No comments? Decent statue?
I don't know.
Don't like the statue?
Yeah, 40 foot tall, 40 meters tall. 40 foot? 40 meters.
Yeah. So it's at the Sanctuary of Olympia.
Do you think that people... So there's certain statues where like they have like pronounced sort of genitalia and people come and rub the genitalia and things like that. Do you think they did that to this statue?
No, I don't. Well, I assume like you couldn't reach the genitalia because if you're 12.4 meter statue, like, what, your dick's probably at what? How high off the ground do you reckon your dick is?
Yeah, pretty high. Well, is he sitting or standing? In the cartoon, he's sitting.
Yeah, see, I did think about that too, but I think he's standing. But like, again, these things don't last. It hasn't been around for a very long time. They've got some half-assed accounts.
Assuming that it's 40 meters tall and you plan it to be 40 meters tall.
41, no, it's 12, it's 12 meters tall.
Oh,
it's 41
meters.
feet.
Oh, that's fucking pathetic.
It's not very big.
That's disgusting. Yeah, okay, well, assuming that you made it 12 meters tall, there's no way there's no way you do him sitting because you just be like, I have to make it twice as fucking big. If he's sitting, he's got to be 12 meters tall, whereas if he's standing, he's 12 meters tall. Easy.
Yeah, definitely.
They're going to make a chair and shit? I want to fucking make a chair.
Well, we got ivory plates, gold panels, a wooden framework. You see he sat down on a painted cheddar wood throne ornamented with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones.
Cheddar wood. Sounds delicious. So, actually, I need to... So the other week, actually in 2 separate episodes, we talked about the Etruscans, which you said were from Tuscany, and I mentioned an Etruscan salad, and then later on I mentioned a Tuscan salad. Well, it's the same place. So the Etruscan salad is the Tuscan salad. just so you know.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I remember something about the salad thing. That's about it.
Anyway, just a bit of a side note there.
All right, side note. All right.
Bit of canon for people.
And cheddar wood is a type of wood that sounds delicious.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. It said it occupied half the width of the aisle in the temple it was built in.
That sounds shit. Half an aisle. Like half a fucking Chemist Warehouse aisle is pretty small.
Yeah, well, I don't know how big the aisle was. Like, it's probably a giant, like, temple. Like, well, don't they have the little pillars down the side? So it'd be like, it'd cover half that. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, but those fucking... I want to have a quick rant about Chemist Warehouse fucking aisles. They're so small. You can't even fucking, like, squeeze past another person. I swear, if they did a fucking study on, like... transmissibility of diseases, I swear, like, most people just catch diseases from Chemist Warehouse because they have to get so fucking close to each other.
And then you have to come back to Chemist Warehouse to get the medicine to cure the disease you just got at Chemist Warehouse. Sounds like a brilliant business model.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's the fucking plan.
You're getting right-wing conspiracy theory going like, the doctors are trying to keep us sick.
It's not a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy? That's what they're trying to do? Trying to keep you sick?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not taught about nutrition.
Yeah, right.
And the power of silver.
What are you doing with silver? Eating it?
They just shelve it.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew as soon as you said, like, I've got silver, and I'm like, what are you going to do? Eat it? You're going to be like, yeah. Immediately you're going for the, like, no, I'm just going to shelve it.
Yeah, well, that's the most bioavailable way to receive it.
Is this a new product? Like, what you do is you shove this silver bar up your ass all day. And it, like, cures
Lots of people
diseases.
were selling silver for COVID treatment. There was a pastor in the US who got sued for selling like silver, I don't know, some sort of silver liquid. I got told by an Indian guy who I used to work with that he was actually from India, and he said that India was the largest consumer of gold, and not just in that they have, you know, a lot of jewelry, but that they would actually, it was seen as a type of medicine, so they would actually consume gold, obviously just like tiny bits at a time, not enough to hurt you or kill you. I thought that was interesting.
I am aware that India is they love their gold. I was aware. But there's gold on this statue. Decent amount of gold.
But so what's the statue made out of? Not gold. It's just got gold embellishments. Marble.
It's got like ivory plates and gold panels on it with a wooden framework. He sat on a cheddar wood throne ornamented with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones.
It's a multicultural statue.
So back to it doesn't look anything like the statue that was in that Hercules movie. Because that's like a stone statue. Yeah. This is clearly like some sort of like wooden, like covered in jewels statue.
Kind of statue you'd take home to your parents, introduce them.
We've got Strabo. Noted that the impression is that if Zeus arose, he would unroof the temple. So we got a lot of... So that's just one of them. We've got a lot of, obviously, who's talking about this is the Greeks and the Romans are commenting on the statue.
What does that mean? Does that mean he had an angry look on his face?
I think it implies...
Is he saying the statue would take the roof off, or Zeus
I think he's
himself?
I think he's implying that, like, it looked like he was about to get up. So the statue was like him sitting there, and it was almost like he was about to stand up, is my impression of that quote.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it sort of looks like, yeah.
I'm going to count to 3. Put down that fucking piece of Lego. I'm going to count to 3. Sort of mid getting up. He doesn't really want to get up.
He doesn't want to get up, but he's sort of pretending to get up just to trick the child to make them think that they're about to get up, but they're don't actually going to get up. Yeah. Like, and his children are like the people of the world, like, as he's a god. So
gives them a spanking. Didn't he fucked everything, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he like fucked goats and all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
He like came in and pretended to be an animal or a person or whatever.
We can try and do some podcasts on Zeus, but yeah, I guess
it's not history per se.
It's not really history, is it?
Yeah. It's the Simpsons history. I feel like you'd love that.
The Simpsons history? I could do history of the Simpsons. So we've got another account that says that it was constantly coated with olive oil to counter the harmful effects of ivory caused by the marshiness in the area.
I fucking told you people were touching it. I told you. Coating it in olive oil. Got some freaky stuff. Having
Surely
the statue do freaky stuff to them.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, it smells weird.
It'd be very weird. No copy of marble or bronze, like no copies made of marble or bronze have survived. It's only recognizable by, we have some coins that have it engraved and some other jewelry that have a picture of the statue. So there's really we've really got nothing. We've got no first-hand account of someone seeing it and painting it.
No first-hand account of... Oh, okay, yes, but people have talked about it. People have written about it.
Well, they've got coins. So the thing is, you've got coins that depict...
Yes, I understand that.
Yeah.
But, what I'm saying is, surely someone wrote about it first.
They wrote it. But no one has drawn anything.
Yes.
So you've got a few descriptions by a bunch of people. But the issue is with all that sort of stuff is they all start to contradict each other, and so exact facts become sort of unknown.
I think because it was shit. It's only 12 meters fucking tall. No one could be bothered drawing it. It's fuck this statue.
Well, it seems quite glamorous though. It's clearly covered in gold and jewels, and it seems more. It's not like how grand it is. The Colossus was holy shit, that's a giant statue. This one seems more like it's covered in gems and in a giant temple. It's it's just something you can rub with olive oil every day. So the sculptor is said to have immortalized Pantalicus. Pantalicus? Pantarkes. You can figure that out at home, people. You can figure that shit out at home.
P-A-N?
Pantarkes.
Pantalicus? Yeah,
Pantarkes? Sure. Yeah, that's what I said, isn't it?
Pantarkes. Yeah.
And he was the winner of the boys' wrestling event at the 86 Olympiad, who was said to have been his beloved by carving him into Zeus's little finger.
So wait, the artist is in love with this young boy
who won the wrestling. Yes.
Okay, and now he's carved the boy into the finger.
Yeah.
How big's this finger?
Oh, I assume it's it's 12 feet by whatever. So I assumed he's carved that's just a weird quote that I got.
That's so fucking weird.
It's weird. It's a weird one.
That's so fucking weird. He's just sucking on the finger.
Well, a lot of artists do that. They put they put a picture of their wives in the background or something, just to be oh look, there you are, in the background of famous pictures and stuff. But
no artist has ever had a wife. We'll go on the record.
All right. So according to a Roman historian, Suetonius, the Emperor Caligula gave the order that all statues in Greece were to have their heads removed and brought to him and replaced with his own head. the emperor was assassinated before this happened because he was clearly going crazy. But it was I just thought that was a fun fact that at some stage that the Romans declared that cut all those statues' heads off, put mine in their place, bring the heads to me.
That's fucked up. Yeah, it'd be funny if he was then scared of the statues. Like he was just like, these clones everywhere. He becomes really paranoid of the statues because they all look like him.
Yeah, and they've got supposedly the statue started laughing when Caligula was assassinated, and the scaffolding collapsed.
A sure sign.
Bit of a omen sign. You reckon the workers just didn't put up the scaffolding correctly one day, and maybe it was a small earthquake, and it just shook off.
Wind. Probably.
And it was around the same time that Caligula died, so they were like, "Yeah, okay."
I don't know, but this definitely happened. That's what I can tell you.
It's a Toy Story. No one was looking laughing. At it. So the statue was lost or destroyed before the 6th century AD. Conflicting accounts of the circumstances in which this happened. We got someone said in 391 AD. So there's all these different accounts on when it was actually destroyed. So I say that, it was destroyed before the 6th century, but we've got one case says they reckon it was destroyed in 1391 by a Christian Roman emperor who banned paganism. So he just destroyed the statue. We've got a fire in 1425. We've got, who's this? So someone says that in the 11th century, a guy said that it was carried to Constantinople in 475, where it was destroyed in their great palace fire.
I thought you were saying they dragged it there to destroy it. I was like, what a fucking waste of energy. Bring it here. We'll get rid of it there.
There's one in the 2nd century. They said and they've just said they laid their hands on your persons at Olympia, the high lord of thunder, and that they had not the energy to wake up the dogs or call the neighbours. Surely they might have come to the rescue and caught fellows before they had finished packing up the loot. So someone claims that they stole it in the 2nd century.
Dismantled it. Yeah.
Yeah, someone stole the shit. So in 1954, all right, they discovered the workshop of Phidias, the guy who built it.
Yeah. Found a bunch more finger boys. So they knew it was his.
So they discovered it, his workshop, where he had obviously constructed the statue, and it's right where they said it would be. Right? They found the tools that worked the gold and the ivory. They found ivory clippings. They found precious stones and all that sort of stuff, and terracotta molds. They also claim to have found a cup that says, "I belong to Philadelphus," but they might be... Someone claims that might be a fake.
Have you ever seen that? I can't remember when it's from. It's I don't know if it's from Pompeii or something, but it's this small cylindrical kind of marble thing, or not marble, maybe granite or something. And it's in a museum somewhere, and it's just labeled model cucumber. It's oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a model cucumber. It wasn't a fucking dildo. Model cucumber.
Model cucumber. That might be a quick episode for us, because that's pretty much it. I think the whole thing was that, even though at its height it was covered in gold and jewels, but over time people just took more gold and jewels and people started looting it, and I think it just lost all its power because no one cared, because we're all Catholics now.
This might have to be a bonus episode.
Episode. So short.
Like a mid. Yeah. Well, I've got an ad.
You do have an ad?
That'll pump it out a little bit, maybe.
It'll pump it out.
Yeah. All right. If you want to get in touch with us about advertising to our many followers, so many. I mean, innumerable, really. I don't think numbers go that high. Probably approaching infinity at this point. Yeah, you can email us at historysquirt.podcast@gmail.com. If you want to hear about anything in particular, let us know. At Womb2Work, we believe potential shouldn't be delayed by biology. That's why we partner with hospitals, employers, and government agencies to transition newborns directly into meaningful workplace integration. No crawling, no crying, no wasted quarters. From real-time afterbirth analytics to our fully automated infant firing protocols, we streamline performance management from day one or before. And for employers worried about outdated child labour restrictions, don't be. Womb2Work actively lobbies on your behalf to modernise legislation and unlock the full value of pre-verbal productivity. At Womb2Work, we believe that childhood is a construct, but work ethic isn't. Womb2Work, because it's never too early to start contributing.
Trying to get the kids working.
Yeah, babies.
Babies.
Pre-verbal.
I don't know if you know much. I don't know if you know much about babies, but they're more of a burden than like a than assistance, and there's nothing you can do to change their mind.
We don't believe that at Womb2Work. I mean, they could form they could be used for heat pads, like a warm water bottle. What else? I mean, I guess you could use them if you could extract thermal. You can get like these stickers that can extract like thermal energy from things to generate electricity.
How about like scarecrows to scare away birds? just leave it a field.
Put one at the top of a pole. Yeah.
Yeah, they're useless. I don't know how you're going to enslave a child.
Have them crawl into small holes to sort of do wiring and stuff like that. If you're just trying to get a wire from one end of a vent to the other, that sort of stuff.
I would suggest you need to get
slapping a button. Is there any jobs that are there any jobs that just entail someone slapping a big button sort of erratically for a while and then getting bored? If that's a job, we got you covered.
They could do that. They could just be, people just you could rent out a baby. Like, people just want to look after babies.
Fuck, that'd be a bad business. That'd be fucking so. Yeah, they had, I think just for one day, they had Uber for puppies. And so you could just Uber a puppy to your house and play with it for a while. Yeah, I feel like you'd just be attracting psychopaths with fucking Uber for babies.
This poor kid, but you have to rent out a baby. Imagine this baby just being raised by 365 different people over the year because it's just rented out. It's who's my mummy? I don't know. It's the next day. It's a new mummy every day.
Yeah, I wonder. I was would you be really smart and emotionally intelligent? But no, I think you'd just be fucked. You'd just be absolutely wrecked. You wouldn't know what was going on.
You'd have no idea.
You'd be traumatized.
Yeah, you wouldn't
know.
Dumb as
shit.
No, you wouldn't understand. As a parent, people set standards, and they would have no idea about the general standards.
I think you'd be absolutely amoral.
They just do whatever they want. I think I'd have enslave. I think I'd have enslaved 5 and 6 year olds. I'm convinced you've gone too young. You can get it done with them.
A 5 or a 6 year old.
Yeah.
What can they do?
They can. You can pretty much get them to clean your house, I reckon.
Dude, the level of customer service you sometimes get from calling a fucking, a hotline, I reckon you could get that from a 5 or a 6 year old.
You'd probably need to do some.
Hey, can you sort this out for me? Oh, I don't know how to do that. I'll have to raise it to management. That's fucking yeah. Just have to teach them.
You hire a 12-year-old to manage a 6-year-old.
Phrases. Yeah.
No, you got to hire a 12-year-old to supervise them.
Yeah, I think I don't know what else we could do. Have them sort of push around a stick, I guess, work a well or something like that. You've seen Conan the Barbarian, kind of whatever he's doing at the beginning of the film. He just basically pushes around this stick. It turns something. I think it's maybe he's grinding wheat or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could probably get a baby to do that on a small scale, generate electricity or something like that.
Yeah, right. Well, wouldn't you do like if you don't generate electricity, surely you get some of that like matrix technology and like put them in little tubes and like.
I think that's where the electricity idea was going. Yeah, that you just slap some of these thermodynamic stickers on them, and then
You've definitely stolen this idea from the Matrix.
you could just do that from home, though.
Surely not. Surely I can't just heat myself.
No, I don't think it's hot enough. I think it has to be like 500 degrees.
Yeah.
But if the baby's got a fever or something like that, maybe.
Don't know. I think we have to leave it there. Can't drag this out any longer. Might be a bonus episode. So. Might not be. We could just sit here in awkward silence for the next like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, we'll just make it to 30 minutes on nothing.
Just make it to 30 minutes. I'm not going to do that to listeners. Get out of here. Leave.
We'll do some more. We'll do some more ASMR.
Ron's about to do something really disgusting.
Anyway. All right. Catch you next week. History Squirt.